Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing some random around the house stuff because it is January 2026 and I need to get my shit together. I'm basically doing a laundry basket series today. I'm just gonna put away some laundry and then we're gonna tackle what I have been calling the junk basket, which I'll show you in a second. But basically, like the day I moved into this apartment almost 2 years ago, I was like, I'm gonna renovate, so there's no point in completely getting my stuff organized into like every single corner of the apartment, because then I'm just gonna have to take it all out, tear it all up, and they're gonna bash holes in the wall, renovate, like put in air conditioning, renovate the kitchen completely from scratch. So I'm just gonna like wait, famous last words, because now almost 2 years later, I just have a laundry basket full of stuff that I haven't touched in a year and a half. Now you might be wondering, Sam, why don't you just literally throw the whole thing out? Well, that's because there are 2 pairs of Manolos in there, and if anyone knows anything about Manolos, they're like $1,000 shoes. I'm not just gonna like throw this out, which means that going through this laundry basket, not this one, the one down here that I'm keep staring at that I need to pretend is not there right now, going through this laundry basket is going to be like a major chore, because every single thing that I pull out of there, I can't just like toss. It's gonna be, okay, now I have to put this in a bag and then I have to try to sell that. And probably I'll try to sell it on Instagram first, because that way no one's taking like a cut of the profit. But if I can't sell it on Instagram because, for example, the Manolos are really expensive, then I'll go to the RealReal where they do take a cut, but like I have a relationship with someone there because I have sold stuff there before and bought stuff there before. And so I know they'll put them on the RealReal. So like that is like 4 assignments for 1 pair of shoes, and I've just really been dreading this. So I figured I would like bring you guys with me, and now you have to do it with me, which makes it easier for me for some reason, even though you're literally not in the room with me right now. It helps me hold myself accountable, and it'll just be more fun, and I'll just like talk you through everything that's in there, which is funny. I did vlog like literally one time a couple months ago, and maybe I did another video before that, and then I ghosted you guys. It's because I have this perfectionism thing where I'm like, who cares about my life? And like the vlog is kind of messy and chaotic, and the timelines like are random, because I'll vlog some part of my day and then not vlog another part of my day and be like, well then I can't just pick up the vlog again in the evening, so like forget the vlog. And then I realized like my favorite YouTubers who I watch while I'm just doing nothing, cooking dinner, going for walk on the treadmill, like folding my laundry, they're doing that too. Their vlogs are chaotic, their vlogs are messy, so I'm just gonna like, I still love watching it, so I'm just gonna keep doing it, and if anyone cares, enjoy. On that note, I'm gonna start by putting away the laundry. I actually will tell you guys about a couple things in this laundry basket, because I'm always getting asked for links, and like the bit is that I used to be more of a fashion girl and like shop more. I'm still a fashion girl, but I don't shop as much anymore because I'm doing like an investment wardrobe, and so I'll buy like 1 nice piece every quarter, and the rest of the time I'm wearing sweatpants because I'm going to the gym. So like everyone's like, oh my god, like show us your like winter outfits. I'm like, you're looking at them. Anyway, this is my favorite white t-shirt, which is like very overexposed in the light right now. This is my #1 favorite white t-shirt in the planet. It is from Brandy Melville, which I realize is not that cool of me because they only sell 1 size of clothing. But like, I'm not being paid to promote this, I just really like this t-shirt. And so if you like the clothes and the clothes work for you, awesome. One thing that I do like about them is that it's really cheap. This t-shirt was like 20 bucks, maybe less. And I feel like good white t-shirts are hard to come by, and when you do come by them, they're like $90, and you ruin them and they get self tanner on them and makeup, so like, well, why would you do that? But anyway, that said, it cannot possibly be good materials, right? Like it's not super stretchy enough to get on over your head, but you almost feel like you're gonna rip it every time. I should just go buy 10 more, to be honest. There's a store really close to my apartment, so anyway, there's that. And then another thing you'll notice is that I have like 9 pairs of PJs in this laundry basket. These are Eberjay long sleeve long pant in the color cornflower that my college bestie Kate got me as a gift one time. And then these are the Lake PJs, which my boyfriend's brother's wife got me for Christmas last year, and they're so soft. These are actually my self-tanning PJs, because this is really niche, but they like go all the way up into your armpit and in between your legs. so that like when you wear like a loose thing to sleep in after you self tan, your skin like touches itself. Like your arm, the inside of your arm will touch like the outside of your rib cage, and then you end up with like a line or like a weird shape or a splotch. And these are great because they're like fitted without being tight to your skin, so it's not creating weird pressing patterns in your spray tan, but also your tan won't, like, you won't stick to yourself and create whatever. You know what I'm saying? Those are my self tanning PJs, and they're light blue, and this is inside out, and there's no tanner on it anywhere. I've been doing this for months, so I don't know if that shows the quality of the PJs or the self tanner, but the self tanner is Loving Tan 2 Hour Express in the shade Dark. It's my go-to self tanner. I like, these days I won't use anything else, and I stopped getting spray tans because I have learned, like, I've been self tanning for 16 years. I've learned every single hack there is to make it look super natural and perfect, and I never get that with a spray tan. I always get weird hands. It's very orange, it's very dark, it's really weird, like racist undertones, to be honest. Don't like it. So spray tans are out in 2026. Like, I'm not even gonna get a spray tan for my wedding one day. I am going to self tan for my wedding, using the Loving Tan Platinum. This is not an ad for Loving Tan. I've just used every self tanner on the face of the earth, and I feel like it is my fiduciary duty to the girls to, because it's in the best interest of the company, the girls, to use the right self tanner. So I'm just telling you. Okay, I'm not doing anything I said I was gonna do. I'm supposed to be putting away this laundry, and then we're gonna, I have more to tell you about in the basket. This is actually a really good way to tell you about stuff I love. My favorite line of Gymshark is a very specific fabric called Soft Sculpt. Soft Sculpt, I can't talk. This bra is a little revealing, and I used to be more about that, but like, I'm an adult now, you know? Anyway, this is the sports bra, and it has pads, which is cute because it's giving you like a little something. But more importantly, this is the shirt. I know it looks like it's for the size of a doll, but it's real stretchy, and I'm not that big, so like that's why it looks so small. But what's so good about this is that it really comes up on your neck. It's a crew, not a mock, but it's almost giving mock. And it's just so soft and stretchy without, like, some of their other workout material fabrics, in my experience, are just so thick. And I think it's like with the goal of being really supportive for a high impact workout. But when a fabric is that thick, it doesn't really like stay in place, if you know what I mean. It like will shift around, or it'll stay in place and just be really uncomfortable and like really dig in. This doesn't do that. And like, I look like an idiot because these are like doll size shorts, but also very stretchy. They're very booty, I have to be honest. They roll up, which I like because I like when it comes up on your leg, it really sticks in place. And then I wear, like, there's a cute jacket. I have mesh shorts in the same color that are like basketball. I'll show you. They're like basketball shorts, and they provide more coverage when you don't want your whole butt hanging out at the gym. They're real cute. I just wear this over. Or my favorite workout pant by them is called the pumper pant, and they're like that swishy material, and it's almost like jogger style. Like, it cinches at the ankle and then has elastic at the waist. But they're men's pants, so they're not like joggers in the sense that they're like slim on your leg. They're like poofy almost. They're so flattering. They make your waist look tiny and your butt look big and your legs look jacked. And I wear those when it's cold out, but I want to look hot and snapped. So that's that. And then other than that, I only wear 2 brands of leggings. The first one is Lululemon. I don't care if you don't like Lululemon leggings. I'm just telling you what I wear. I like there's a new version. These are the Align, I don't know where they are. They're in here somewhere. The Align legging 2. They're amazing. They're the only ones I've ever worn for the longest time. And they just came out with a no line version, not of the Align, but of a similar legging that I also like. That's kind of like a sort of a new vibe of it. I don't know if the models of the leggings are actually related, but it's given the same energy. Anyway, the no line one doesn't have a seam in the front, which gives everyone camel toes, and it's a bad look. So they just literally the other day, I think on Jan 1, and it's currently, is it Jan 2? Oh my God, it's Jan 2. I think literally yesterday released the no line version, and I'm really excited to buy those. So I will be going on the internet to buy them today. And then the other brand of leggings that I really like, and they're the only two brands I wear right now, is Shop Vitality. And they have like a sort of V going into your butt, which makes your butt look good without the scrunch, which just looks like you're trying too hard, because if you don't have a cake, it's just a scrunch on a flat surface. It looks insane. It looks like you're trying to have a butt, but you have no hope. It almost like makes it worse. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna finish unloading this laundry basket. I'm gonna put everything away, and then we'll discuss the junk basket, which is gonna be the bane of my existence. But you know what? It's gonna be better than having the junk basket be the bane of my existence on the floor in my apartment, in my bedroom for the last year and a half, so it's gonna be worth it. I have to be honest, we're getting to that time of year when you just need to do like a clean out of your underwear drawer because it won't close. Like, I don't understand how that happens. I'm not buying new underwear every 2 weeks, but I did read something somewhere that was like, you should throw out your underwear every 3 to 6 months. And I was kind of like, 6, yeah, but like 3? You're getting quarterly underwear? But then I'm kind of like, it's literally up your butt. So I don't, yeah, sure. These are the leggings I was talking about this whole time and just failed to actually show you. They're awesome. The material is just, I don't know how to describe it, but it stays in place. I've decided I don't really like high support workout clothes. And that might just be because I don't have a lot of junk in the trunk in anywhere. So like maybe it's just because I don't have boobs and I don't need that support, but it just feels like so claustrophobic. If you're paying close attention, you'll see these are closet doors. This is William's, this is mine. It was very generous of me to give him a whole closet, I think. He also has half the dresser, which I'm just a nice girl and he's so lucky. Anyway, you'll notice that the doors don't have doorknobs, and that's because if you watched my apartment renovation Q&A, which actually I don't even know if I talked about it in there, but you should watch it if you care about the home, which I think is a really good, I can't fit anything in the workout drawer either, and that's bad. I have a lot of workout stuff to throw away. Anyway, I don't have doorknobs on any of my doors. This is new. When I moved in, no, when I bought the apartment over 2 years ago now, they were like, hey, heads up, there are gonna be no doorknobs when you move in. And I was like, why? Apparently the lady who lived here before me had like sentimental expensive doorknobs on all the doors that she put on herself. She took off the doorknobs that came with the apartment when she bought it, lost them or threw them away, and replaced them with ones she liked, and she took them when she left. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Now, I had never bought a home before. I didn't know how expensive doorknobs were. And so they were like, can we give you a credit of $100 per doorknob toward the price of the apartment? And I was like, seems like a lot. I could probably get doorknobs for 20 bucks. Like, sure. Lo and behold, and like, it's not like I did that without research. Like I Googled, like, what does a doorknob cost? I'm looking at all these different doorknobs that are like fine. I'm like, great, sure. Lo and behold, like I do the renovation, I'm decorating, and like the whole apartment's becoming really beautiful. I'm doing investment pieces, so everything's like good quality, like pretty expensive. I'm looking for the exact doorknob that like the building would put in, like $300 per doorknob. I got totally gypped. And by the way, I had a terrible real estate agent. He advised me not to do a final walkthrough. Again, this is my first home buying thing. There are all these broken things in the apartment that now I can't afford because I paid so much cash for the apartment. Like I put a huge down payment down to like compete with other offers. This guy like screwed me. Like I ended up spending so much money on repairs that should have been taken off of the price of the apartment. He gave me $100 a doorknob. I needed $300 a doorknob. Like he really just did not have my best interest at heart. And like I've learned my lesson, trust. Anyway, that's in the past. I'm trying not to dwell on it because there's nothing to be done about it, but he's on my shit list. Anyway, there are no doorknobs. And for 2 years, I've been like, I cannot justify that price for a doorknob. So I did the $300 doorknobs on like important doors, like the bedroom door, the front door, But then I was like, I'm not doing this for closet doors. Like, they don't even need to, like, they're not even like real doorknobs. Like, yeah, it has to twist to open, but like, we don't need to lock it. Like, it just, I have had this mental block. So, before Christmas, my mom was like, everyone's asking what you want for Christmas, like my aunts and uncles and stuff like that. And she was like, and we need to know, like my parents need to know what to get you for Christmas. Everyone wants to know. And I was like, okay, I'm making it my mission to like identify doorknobs I want. And I asked for them for Christmas and I got them. So shout out to my boyfriend's mom, my mom and dad. I got all my doorknobs. My uncle got me a doorknob. It was hilarious. You should see me. I'm opening 4 different boxes throughout all the different Christmas activities. It's a different doorknob every time. I'm like, yes. And everyone's like, you're growing up, kid. You're growing up. So I'll show you them. They're really beautiful, but that might be just another video because the junk basket is more than enough for one day. And what's kind of funny about this video is I fear that the whole thing might take place in here, although William might need to work at the desk, which is located in the bedroom for a little today. It is January 2nd, which is a Friday, and like it's kind of still like everyone's out of office, but William and I both kind of work for ourselves, so we're the lucky ducks who like are working today and have been working throughout the whole holiday break. And so anyway, he might need to work. In which case I will let him have the bedroom and we'll do the junk basket in the living room. We'll see. We'll talk about it in a sec, but all right. I'm gonna put these sweats away in the sweatpants area, which is out there, and we'll start junk closet. Wait, sorry, one more thing. This is my new favorite flavor Alani knew. I didn't know it existed. Alani started sending me packs, what are they called? Like cases of their drink seasonally. So I get one, like probably once a month I get a case of Alani's, which by the way, I like maybe need more because my boyfriend and I both drink them. But I've just learned, like I didn't grow up drinking coffee. My family doesn't really drink coffee. So like I was never into coffee. I was always into like, I just think it tasted bad. I'm slowly like sort of getting into it. Like my go-to coffee order is a dirty chai, which has a shot of espresso in it. It's crazy because I'm pretty sure a shot of espresso has like 75, 80 milligrams of caffeine, and this literally has 200. But I will get the jitters like no other when I drink the dirty chai from that one shot of espresso. And like, it just makes my body fully buzz and tingle. I'll get anxious, I'll get dry mouth. Like, it's like insane. It's like I did drugs. But these, I just have a good reaction to for some reason. And like, I get enough caffeine to like get about my day and my workout without feeling sick. But I've tried every flavor, and this strawberry sunrise is like, in my opinion, the best one I've ever had. It's basically strawberry and like citrus, like orange. It's amazing. 0 grams of sugar. We love her. We love Lonnie. Okay, I'm gonna stop procrastinating now. Okay, it's possible my memory card doesn't make it through this because it says there are 4 minutes left of FHD, which I don't know what that means, but I know there are like 500 minutes of memory on this card, so I don't actually know what's going on. This is the junk basket. It weighs about 700 pounds. We put William in the bedroom to work because that's where his whole computer setup is, and I literally he had to carry it in here. Not because I'm not strong, but because I don't want to hurt my back, you know? It's like, it's just not worth it. Anyway, atop the junk basket was this pile of clothes. Now, these clothes are pretty specific. They are shorts and skirts for the summer. Now, these are really cute ones, very baggy, so like, limited occasions upon which I can wear them at this age. These are really cute little like bloomers. I will sometimes wear them on like a beach vacay as a little cover up. I rarely wear them outside of that, though there are some cute applications. Like you could wear like a tall boot with them perhaps and like show just the bottom of them with like a big sweater. There are options. Anyway, so like these, I'm actually keeping some of them. Like those ones, these are cream leather shorts that I've loved for years now. Now I want to be clear, like this is me being like a bad fashion influencer. It's like, I don't think there's a single thing in this pile that I'm about to show you that you can still buy, because I don't buy new shorts every week. Like I don't understand the consumerism behind that. Like I can't even afford to be shopping like that. And everyone's like, oh, I got this full, like, and I think I used to do that. Like I think I used to shop for every single like trip and occasion, and I still do for trips, depending on like the context of the trip and if there's like a thematic situation. For example, like we went to the Calgary Stampede, which is like Canadian Western stuff. So like I'm getting like cowboy boots, fine. But like for random trips to like the beach, guys, I like am not shopping like that. I don't know who is. This is really cute. I wore this on like this skirt on my like, I don't know, 4th or 5th date with William. Total hit. Haven't worn it since though. Maybe I'll break it out. These are the bloomers again, but in black. These are from Free People. I really like them. There are some applications. It's probably time to let these go. I've had these for maybe 10 years now. They're from Aritzia. They're Babaton, but they're just kind of like a nice, like sort of like worky short. I remember wearing this to my internship with like a button down and sandals. Like they're longer, so they're cute like that. These are my favorite shorts that I own. These are 1 teaspoon. Oh my God, do you remember that? Those days from Tumblr, they had those high-waisted shorts. They might have had like pearls or studs on them or something. That is so Tumblr. Anyway, they're still making cute shorts. I got these at, I think, I don't know, maybe on Revolve. I don't know. But you can wear them high-rise, so this goes around your waist and then your butt's not really hanging out, but it's like close. But I love to wear them low-rise, like on my hip. It's real cute. They're real baggy. I don't think it's super flattering on the butt, but like we're not dressing for men, so who cares? These are a little too small for me now, but there was a time when Zara just made the best cut-off denim shorts, and I love those white ones. But these are all, I'm keeping all these so far. This is cool. This is a mini skirt. Doesn't look like one, but it is one. And it's from LF, if you remember those days, and it has like an asymmetrical, what is that called? Waistline? I don't know what that's called. You know what I'm talking about though. This I've had for upwards of 8 years, maybe upwards of 10 years. I think since maybe I was like 16. It's Club Monaco, and it's just like this beautiful material, and it has really held up. There is a little like spray tan on the inside, but it's just like the price you pay. Okay, let's see if my camera's gonna do the thing. I think I have like 20 seconds left. I guess this is the only pair of shorts I'm getting rid of. And you can understand why. Your whole butt hangs out, and like this is insane. I got these for EDC Las Vegas, so like fine. But like I just don't anticipate ever needing my butt to hang out with this in the back again. Like ever. So these are getting maybe a donate or a sell, I don't, or like a literal trash can, I don't know. Okay, let's see. It seems to be still working, as evidenced by the fact that I'm still here with you. So I don't know, that's really weird. It said I had like 4 minutes left to record, and I was like, but I just deleted 300 minutes of footage. Anyway. Oh, okay, famous last words, I guess, because my camera just had the biggest crash out of all time. Literally had to full reformat the memory card, which means I had to back up all my files on the computer that existed. Then reformat the card, which now has nothing on it and seems to be working. And then as soon as I started recording again, my camera died. So that just put me in a blender, enough so that I just added to my to-do list to buy a new camera. I have been resisting that for so long. I got this camera literally maybe like 8 years ago now. It's the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II. It's what I've shot like so much of my social content on, so many of my cute girl pics. And it's just so old that the flip out camera thing, like the flip out thing where I can like see myself, which I'm looking at right now, and that's why I'm not making eye contact with you, the whole thing is falling off. And I actually went and got it repaired like a year or 2 years ago when I went to Miami with some of my friends because I wanted to take some cute pics. So I literally just got it like screwed back together, and it's falling apart again. And every time I use a new memory card, it gets fucked up and corrupted, and I have to like back up the files and reformat, and that just feels weird. And then also this is like a big memory card, 128 gigs, but it only shows 100 gigs of capacity on the camera, which means there's some incompatibility, but there shouldn't be because I did my research on what kind of memory card to buy. Anyway, I think ultimately like this is just the oldest camera of all time, and it's falling apart, and I don't treat it well. Frankly, it's like in the bottom of my bag half the time. So I'm just buying a new camera. And for anyone curious, I'm buying this Sony. It's called like the A4700 or something like that. and I'm buying a lens for it and a mic fluff for it and everything. I just like, I don't know why I'm so resistant to like investing in my own career. I think it's because I have imposter syndrome that my career is not real, and that's funny because it pays the bills, bought the place I'm living in with it, but like I worked with a broken laptop for probably 20 months and never bought myself one, and then my parents bought me one for Christmas because they were like, your computer keeps crashing and you lose stuff and then you end up working all night to recover whatever you love. It's like, I just have this like resistance. So I'm buying a camera tonight. That's cool. Anyway, where were we? These are going, but all the other shorts and things that are in this pile here, those are going to New Jersey, and my mom is coming in tomorrow. We have a date to do some shopping. And then we are going to lunch at Harry Cipriani, which is gorge. She loves an Italian food, that girly pop, and so that's what we're doing tomorrow. Anyway, she still lives in New Jersey, so she sometimes will take clothes for me that I need to store in my New Jersey closets, and we just did like a pretty major overhaul of those closets, and I have a huge pile there of stuff that I'm gonna sell on Instagram or The Real Real. It's all like higher end stuff, all the way up to like real serious designer stuff. So keep an eye out for that, because that'll be, some of that will be sold, and then it made room in our lives for stuff from here to be stored there. So like, it's brick outside, it's 9 degrees, so all the shorts and skirts are going there. And I get to Jersey enough that like, if I need this stuff for a trip, I can just go have dinner with my mom, or my mom can come here and have dinner, and like we'll do a trade-off. Anyway, where was I? These Gymshark leggings are so cute. They're not the soft sculpt material. They're kind of like a slippery material. I think I said right before my camera died, I used to be on the Gymshark PR list, so I would just get like their newest releases, which was amazing. And back then I was just doing like Rumble and HIIT workouts, and so I wasn't really wearing like serious workout clothes. I wasn't wearing like Gymshark. I was wearing like Set Active, like a cute matching little outfit, very girly, very Pilates vibes. And because I have no boobs, I didn't need like the high impact stuff that Gymshark has. So I was like getting their stuff and not really posting it because I wasn't really wearing it. And now I'm having regrets because now I lift, and now I know that Gymshark is like the ultimate tea. So Gymshark, if you're watching this, please add me back to your PR list. I'll do so much content for you because I'm just out here posting my workouts. Anyway, these are minuscule. Like, they're basically like, this is the waist on them and that's my neck. So just to be clear, they're just a little tiny for me, and they're not as stretchy as you would think. So these are going in like the sell/donate pile. They still have the tags on them. This is the next thing that was in the junk basket, and this is a pair of Sheer-Tex black tights. I love these. I bought them, I bought 2 pairs maybe 4 years ago, and the point of Sheer-Tex is that they don't rip, they don't tear, so they're not your average stocking. Listen, I'm obsessed with that, and it's true. They have never ripped, they've never torn, and I've had them for 3 or 4 years now, and I've put them in through the wash, like I've worn them all over the world. 2 things. One, they're not quite sheer enough for me. I don't know if I just bought a style that was like a little darker. They're just like real dark. They like almost look like leggings, and I'm kind of like, I wanted them to be more transparent. So I'm gonna look and see if there's another variety that is a little bit more sheer. But also like, there are these, I think this is like what happens instead of ripping to them, and like this has only happened to one of my 2 pairs, so I'm not certain that this is a review of all the products, so don't come for me. But there are these kind of like dark black horizontal lines on the knee of one of them, and it's almost like a pull, but instead of tearing, it created these like black lines that are a little weird. They're just like this long black lines. I don't like that. So anyway, the reason I have this brand new pair of them is because my Nana is always complaining that her black stockings rip, and she's 86, so she wears stockings every time she wears a skirt, and hers are always like torn up, and so she's buying a new pair all the time. And so for Christmas I got her pair, and I got 2 different sizes because I wasn't sure which she was gonna wear, but she's pretty little, so she ended up going with the small, and these are the medium, and they're too big for me and they're too big for her, so I'm just gonna return them. But that was like a very long-winded way to tell you that like, those are good tights mostly, and they're much, much better than any other stocking. So even though my one pair has like these weird things, I I do recommend them. My other pair's in perfect condition for what it's worth. This is the cutest needlepoint pillow ever. It's from that company called Furbish that I love. My 2 besties of all time got this for me as a gift. It doesn't really fit in my current apartment. It's like a little silly girly for my serious adult apartment. So I'm gonna send it probably to New Jersey because I don't think I can part with it. But I love that. Okay, this is like the worst, in my opinion, the worst. Oh wait, I guess I'll do another needlepoint pillow because like we're in a category now. This, I'm gonna be honest, I'm obsessed with it. It's Jonathan Adler needlepoint pillow in the shape of a Xanax, obviously. Not really the vibe of this apartment, and has like the tiniest, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to find it because it's like that hidden. It has like this tiny split at the seam. Maybe it doesn't. Did I completely make that up inside of my head? No, where is it? Oh, I'm right. Just like a tiny little, you literally can barely see it, split at the seam there, which can easily be fixed if you feel so inclined, but like legit doesn't show unless you peel it open. Anyway, all this is to say, I bought this for like a decent amount of money years and years ago, and I've had it now for like 5 years. It used to sit on my bed, then for a while on my couch. Just doesn't go with the vibe of this apartment. So I'm gonna be selling this on like Instagram or something, and I think someone's gonna absolutely love to have that. Okay, now let's get to the bane of my existence, which is these. It doesn't seem like that big a deal, right? It doesn't seem like these should be the bane of my existence, but they're full of electronic cords, devices, accessories that I haven't touched in over a year and a half probably, but that I like feel that I need. And so today we're gonna probably throw some of them out. This is a little panel light. I guess it's to go with like a tripod or something, but I'm never close enough to my tripod to use it, and it doesn't stay on your phone. Like I think I would probably do like a Fangirl by Remy or something like that for a light on my phone. So I'm getting rid of this, and I'm really proud of myself for even saying that. This feels like something I should keep. But I'm gonna commit to like, if I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna plug it in somewhere. So I'm gonna show this to William, and that's going in the keep pile for now. But see, like this is an international adapter one, and it's like, yeah, that's so useful, but I'm only using it once every couple months, so it just needs a home. Oh my God, this is a computer charger for my current computer. I didn't even know I had another one. I don't really need it, but like, see, like I should keep it. Damn. Like random boxes that I will never use. I haven't used in a year, so that's going away. This is basically a Fangirl by Remy without the light. Now, it would probably be good to get the Fangirl by Remy one because of having the light, but, and also this is kind of big. Like I think the point of the Remy one is that, or like some of the other ones on Amazon, is they're smaller, but like that's bigger than my hand, so it's not going on a purse, but my mom really likes it because you can put it on a table or a flat surface and it'll blow on you. I'm gonna give this to my mom, so it's going in the Jersey pile because she actually uses those in the summer or when we travel. A lot of old Whoop bands for my old Whoop, and now unfortunately I have the new Whoop, so that is not something I need. I don't know what that is, so it's going in the garbage. See, like normally I have like a block against me, paranoid about my camera now. I have a block against throwing out cords because I'm like, what if I need one? Okay, well guess what, Sam? There's the internet and Amazon. You can probably like find a cord that exists for something. But also I actually don't feel bad about throwing out cords in these because I haven't touched these bags in over a year and a half. So I probably don't really need anything in here. However, these are power banks, and now I'm like, should I keep these? My guess is they're in here because they don't really work, and I have 4 power banks in my desk that do work. So those are going, and I know my mom has some, so like I don't feel bad throwing these out. These are more cords that like I don't even know what they go into. Trash. Bluetooth remote, fine, except that I haven't used it in a year, so it's going. Memory card will be reformatting and taking, using that. Cords that I've never used, cords I've never used. Okay, these are my Whoop charger things, but I already have 2 of those, I believe. I haven't used these in over a year and a half, and I wear my Whoop all the time, and it's fine, so. Look at all this random power bank stuff that like, and like, what are you? Probably for my tripod. Have I used it in 2 years? No. Okay. So here's the keep pile. Extra laptop cord, international outlet adapter, and we'll keep this if we feel that we need it. And then this goes to my mom, and the rest is trash. See, I feel so good about that. And like now this is empty. Toiletry bag. Great. Okay, Sam. Okay, now we're doing the other one. I don't even know what's in here, so. Okay, this is a 2 terabyte memory bank for the podcast, which we love, that I might reformat because I'm pretty sure the reason it's in here is I had issues. But like really good to have that because just now when my camera had a crash out and I needed to back up my files, I did it on that, the other version. See, now this is where things get crazy. This is a disposable camera with 6 photos left. So I guess I'll use it. You know, like I want to see the photos. So I'll use 6 more photos. Where am I going? Soon that I can use this. Oh my God. I'll tell you where I'm going that I can use this. For Christmas, William got me tickets to the Philadelphia Eagles, which if you don't know the story on that, go to my TikTok. I have a little playlist called football. And it's just this year I decided to be a football fan and I just picked a team based on the hot quarterback. Jalen Hurts is the hottest quarterback in the NFL, easy choice. And like some people feel that Eagles fans are rude or tacky. Okay. Some people think women are insane and need lobotomies. Does that mean all women are insane and need lobotomies? No. So stop generalizing and let me be a person. Unbelievable. And like the way people care, shut up. Let me be a like silly fan of a football team. Oh my God, have less of an opinion. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm really excited. I've been having so much fun following football this year. It's really fun knowing the rules. Last night there was so much football on TV this past week over like New Year's. It was like the Sugar Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, the Rose Bowl, like all this stuff. And William will watch college football sometimes. So like I paid attention and like understood mostly what was going on. And that was so fun. I've been following the Eagles so closely and like following the players and like their stats. And it was just such a good Christmas gift because he gave me this really cute jacket, which I'll be wearing to the game. And I'll probably post some content from the game, maybe even a get ready with me. That's on Sunday and today's Friday, so it's really soon. Anyway, he gave me this cute jacket. It's like a corduroy bomber that's got like Eagles logos and stuff on it. And then I went and put my hands in the pockets and it was tickets to the game. And we're sitting in maybe a cute little sweet situation. So I'm really excited to go. And I haven't been to Philadelphia since I was a little kid. We took a field trip to the Liberty Bell because that's on living in New Jersey. And we did like the minted coin museum or something. Anyway, we're gonna go a little bit early and like check out Philly, maybe have like some lunch, go to like an Eagles bar for lunch because I would like to have like some wings and be part of the culture. And then we're gonna go to the Link, which is gonna be my first time at the Link because I know the lingo. See the game. They're playing the Commanders, and my best friend's husband is a big Commanders fan, so sorry, Zach, that we beat you like a week ago. But we're playing the Commanders. That'll be so fun. And then we're probably gonna have dinner after the game and take like a late train home back to New York. Anyway, it was a really good Christmas gift and I'm really excited. And for me, experience gifts are great because I'm the kind of girl who like plans so far ahead and like looks forward to it so much. Like I get joy from the anticipation heading to an event, like, and then also the event. Like to me, that's the gift that keeps on giving. So I love to give an experience gift, love to receive one. And I'll be using 6 or 7, however many left, disposable camera photos on that event. More Whoop bands I don't need. See? William, I found the phone charger in my tech bag. That's crazy. Guys, I lost a phone charger like a month ago and it's here. Actually, I don't know if this is the one, but it's a phone charger. Cool. Okay, that goes in the keep pile. That's hilarious of me. I don't lose things. So losing that phone charger was like so bizarre to me and I knew I put it somewhere like very intentional. Obviously I did. Literally, Every cord is the same also, by the way, for what it's worth. Like, I'm not throwing out cords that are like all different and I'm like, oh, what if that's for a specific thing? It is always USB on one end and USB-C on the other end. What a waste of my life to even have those. Like, am I kidding? Okay, these I keep. These are little mics that I use to mic up when I'm working out or going for a run and vlogging it. And I love them and they're cute and they're easy, so I love. A pen. Okay. And another memory card. Okay, great. And now guess what? Empty. And was that so fucking hard? Nope. And now the pile is so small of what I'm keeping and throwing out. Okay, I'm gonna organize like what's on the ground here. You can't see it, but I'm surrounded by stuff. I'm gonna make a New Jersey bag, a sell donate bag, a little trash bag, and then a keep bag or like pile. And then we'll like find homes for those things after this. But like, how great is that? Now, the rest of this is mostly like clothes and like products and items. So we'll just like go through that and we're making good progress is what we're doing. I'm actually lowering the camera a little bit so you can kind of see the space where I'm working. So that was a great first round. Let's do some of the, oh, this is where we really, I thought the tech bags were gonna suck the most, but I actually was mistaken. It's cause I just have like random stuff everywhere. Okay, shorts that are way too tiny and also way too long, immediately in the giveaway pile. Okay, this is like the little gift bag that my best friend Marissa gave all of us when she asked us to be her bridesmaids, which was not so long ago. Now, a lot of this stuff I love and I'm keeping, and that is why it's like sitting here in this basket. And I actually think like some of it I'm gonna save for her bachelorette. We're doing it in Scottsdale, which I'm so freaking excited about. We went back and forth about where to do it legit forever, but we were looking at houses and she was like, I think the #1 priority for me is gonna be like good vibes in like the area, but also the house, because she has a huge bachelorette party because she has like sisters and all this stuff. So it's like literally 15 or 16 of us. So we're talking about Scottsdale, and then I found this literally insane house, and I'll probably vlog while we're there so you guys can see it because it's bananas. Anyway, she was like, okay, that's it, we're going. Anyway, it's like a big girls trip and we're gonna be like flying and whatnot, and these are all travel size sort of these. So some of them I already put away because I've been using them, and I'll bring like cute hair ties and stuff like that. But these are the Summer Fridays Jet Lag eye patches, which are sick. I love them for a flight. I hoard eye patches, under eye patches. I love to put them on like 15 minutes before I land somewhere. And these are really good ones. So keeping that, and this is a pore tightening tea tree mask. I'll probably do both of these on the plane. So I'm keeping and saving those. This is some of the best stuff ever. There's another version of it I like by another brand, which I'll tell you about in a sec. But this is called Magic Molecule Antimicrobial Skin Spray. I use this, there are 2 times that I use this that are both very important and it's very effective. One is after I work out and I'm sweaty and I'm gonna go outside and not like immediately wash my face. I spray this stuff on, it just like calms down a little bit of redness, and I think because it's antimicrobial, it like, I don't know if it like kills bacteria or what. Let's see. For management of minor irritations, minor skin abrasions, minor lacerations, minor cuts, minor burns, and intact skin. Anyway, I just spray this on and let it air dry, and it will prevent me from having a breakout after a workout, or it will like reduce redness so I can live my life in public. It is so good. And then the other time I use it is right after a facial before I go out into the world, because like your shit's all out in the open, you're vulnerable, and I live in New York City, it's like very polluted. So great for those things. And I keep this, like I keep one in my purse all the time. So there's literally one in my purse right now. And when I opened this in the bag, I said, Marissa, thank you. I love you. So when I'm done with mine, I'm just gonna replace it. So we love that. And then this is the cutest. I only use a wet brush on my hair. And if you don't know what a wet brush is, please just use the Google before you come back to this video. It just goes through your hair like absolute butter. And she gave us like really cute Love Shack fancy collab ones. And it's mini size, so I can put this, like, I can travel with it. And here's the thing, is like that is the thing she put it in, and it's a great travel toiletry bag, and it's such a pretty pattern, so cute. So like I've just left all the stuff in there. Now, so much of the other stuff that was in this bag I've already started using, so there's not much left in here, but this is the Lunaster lip balm, and she gave me the clear one. Girl knows I love a lip kit, and so I always base the color of my lip on my lip liner and then just use a clear, so that's great for me. And then this is the Monday hair care stuff, shampoo, conditioner, leave-in, etc. I tried the Monday shampoo and conditioner and it did not agree with my hair, so I'm probably gonna give the shampoo and conditioner away to someone because I do know some people who it does agree with their hair, but I am keeping the body wash and the leave-in because I put leave-in in my hair before I brush it after a shower every single time, just because my hair is so fine and it tangles really easily because of being, I think because of being blonde. And my hair tends to, like, my skin and hair tend to be on the dry side and not on the oily side, so just a leave-in keeps it hydrated. I have a weird stash in this like pantry here of wet brushes that I have not used yet, so I'm gonna put this in there, but I just rotate my hairbrush probably every 6 months, so like having a backup stash slays. I'll keep this with my eye patches. This is going in my lip drawer, and this is going in my bathroom cabinet for when I need to replace the one in my purse. And then I do have a stash of toiletry bags that I keep as well, so this will go in there. That was a really good bridesmaid request gift, Marissa. Love you for that. This is a really cute brand new workout that I've never worn. It's from Vuori. Don't know. Everyone says it differently. Great color for me, if I do say so myself, even though I'm pasty as hell right now. I haven't tried it on yet. This I like, but it's not that stretchy. Like, that's how far it goes. So we'll see what it looks like on. Now, this was not actually gifted to me by Vuori. This was gifted to me for an event that I ended up not being able to go to. And so I sent back everything else, but they told me to keep the workout set. And I said, okay, that's very nice. I like feel bad holding on to stuff, and like, as you can tell, I don't need more stuff in my house. So if I say I'm gonna go to an event and they send me stuff, I'm always like, please let me send it back and like give it to someone else who like can make it, because I really always feel bad about that. What I will say is these leggings, there's a part I like and a part I don't. Part I like might be the legs, like that looks like it might stay on, but this top band is the thing I was talking about with that Gymshark material that I don't love so much, which is it's really thick. And so that just shifts around on me a lot. I'm not sure about it, but I'll try this on and it will go in the giveaway pile if I don't like how it looks. So that's just like, we're gonna make a little maybe pile over there right now. This is where it's gonna get fun. These are 2 pairs of Manolos that fit me perfectly and are in perfect condition. Hi, gorgeous. Flawless. They're from The Real Girl. This is where it gets crazy. I didn't buy these. No one bought these for me. Before William moved in, he lived in an apartment literally 10-minute walk away, and I was over there all the time. And when we decided to move in together, we started like cleaning out his apartment and like slowly moving stuff over here, because like I don't pay rent, I own this place, so he can just take his time, right? So we're like going through all his stuff, one closet at a time, one dresser at a time, one drawer at a time. And we go in the closet and he went in the closet, I guess, with his mom one day, and he was like, so I have 2 pairs of Manolos here. And I'm like, what size are they? And they're my exact size. And they're in flawless condition in bags from The Real Girl. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, the bottom of this is barely, like, this woman wore these shoes one time, whoever these are. And I said, where are they from? And he said, they were in the back of the closet when he moved into his apartment. And he tried to contact the previous tenant and she just never replied to him. So she left these Manolos there and he tried to reach out and give them back to her. This is like years before we even started dating, like 2 years before. Maybe longer, maybe 3 or 4 years before. I don't know, this was a long time ago. So he like tried and she never got back to him. So now I have 2 pairs of Manolos that fit me, and the crippling decision of whether to keep them because they're perfect $1,000 shoes or sell them. And I'm like, I mean, since I didn't have these before, everyone in their right mind is like, girl, sell them, make your $2 grand. That's crazy. That's a month of your mortgage payment. But like, are you literally kidding me? And if they were even like a smidge too small or too big, I would immediately have sold these already. But like, they're suede, they're sexy. Oh my God. I literally don't know. So when my mom is in tomorrow, what I'm gonna do is she's coming back here after we go shopping to just look at the apartment with me because we have some like projects we're still doing to like decorate, and so she's coming here to help me make some decisions, and I'm just gonna try them on for her and ask what she thinks. But if I sell these, I'm gonna give the money to William and hope that he uses it in the right way, because they are in fact his now. So I don't know, that's going in the maybe pile along with the cute workout set that like may or may not be the right material for my life. Okay, it seems like we're making progress, but alas. This is a cute dress that I got on Revolve for a trip I have coming up. I'm going to Mexico City for a wedding, but the dress is just a little bit lower in the back than I thought it was gonna be, and it legit goes down to your butt. And that would have been fine because I would have been like, oh, girls trip, except the zipper on this, it's really cute. It's like a halter. Very good for Mexico City as well. The only thing I don't love is that when I tried it on, the zipper is here, and like when it's on your body, it kind of like comes out and it looks just really cheap because it's like sticking out. It's like not a good, like it doesn't drape nicely, so you can tell it's like not expensive, and it wasn't, so like that's fine. I don't think it was, at least. I don't know. I get, oh girl, that's $228, and that's the see-throughness of the material. So maybe not, to be honest. I don't think I can return it now, but just between us, so that you don't think I'm like a wasteful psychopath, I get credit on Revolve. Like I earn credit on Revolve by like when people shop from my commissionable links. So I got this with credit. So I didn't spend $228 of my money on it. I spent $228 of store credit on it. I might wear it though on Marissa's bachelorette in Scottsdale, because like it's pretty cute, even though it's a little lower in the back than I thought, and even though it is like drapes a little funny, like this could still be really cute if I have like a tan. So I'm gonna put this back in the maybe pile also to try on with the workout set and the shoes. This, I'm ashamed that I haven't hung this in my closet yet. This has just been sitting here, but this is a dress from the Real from Zimmerman. This is like the most insane dress. So I have this dress in like an emerald green that I love, and I literally bought it and I said, Mama, I want to get like engaged in this dress. It's so beautiful. Ended up like after that, of course, buying like 100 other dresses that I was like, no this, no this. So like I just have this dress now, and I ended up wearing it for a Christmas party at the country club a couple weeks ago, and it looked great and I loved it. And then my mom went online on the Real and said, oh my God, they make it in like this cornflowery blue color. It's really hard to describe it. It's basically just a wrap dress with like a billowy sleeve, and it's like, this is the color, you know, that's the color. So that's getting hung up. Good work, Sam. Garbage. Great. Hey guys, it's Sam and welcome to Caps Lock. I use that at events, like where I'm hosting a Caps Lock event, so. Okay, next thing in the junk basket is actually not junk, and I use it literally every single day, so it usually sits on top of the junk basket, but I was away for Christmas, and so it got buried under stuff that I brought home from Christmas, and that's why it wasn't on top right now. But this is my red light mask that I think has transformed my skin from the inside out. I'm not gonna bore you with like the total science of it, but basically the wavelengths of the red light inside of this mask, when you put it on, the red light is able to penetrate through your skin down to a layer that's very deep, and it triggers the activation of these cells called fibroblasts. And fibroblasts basically like kill the dead stuff and like basically kickstart the cell functionality of some of the cells closer to the surface of your skin. And it basically just triggers this cascade of molecular, what is it called? Like biomolecular processes that like overhauls your skin. It just makes your skin like bouncy, collagen, like smooth, not smooth, but like reduces the appearance of fine lines, your pores, like it's awesome. And I didn't bring it home for Christmas because my mom has one, and then I ended up like not really using it because I was just like out of my routine and forgetting. Anyway, all that is to say, I love this thing, and this is a keep, but because I use it every single day. But because I use it every single day, it's always like on top of my dresser, and I don't really have a home for it, so I need to figure out what to do. But like something in me wants to utilize these kind of like slots in the top and like put like hooks on the inside of like a bathroom cabinet door or something, but like this is the best thing ever. I love this thing. So this goes in the keep pile. The problem is not that like I have so much stuff I'm keeping. The problem is that I live in a 600 square foot apartment in New York City, and like every single square inch of space is taken and occupied, especially with both William and myself living here. Like there's just like nowhere to put this stuff, and so I'm gonna have to figure it out. This is the broken laptop I used for a decade. I don't know how to get rid of laptops. So I'm gonna Google that. Like maybe I can give it to the Apple store or something. I definitely have to factory reset it because it has like all kinds of sensitive business stuff on it. Well, this is a really cute shaped set active set, but I wore it once and I didn't love the way it looked on me, or maybe twice, and so I think it's going in the giveaway pile. I think my lunch just arrived because I heard someone delivering it at the door, so I'm gonna go eat something and take a break, and I'll come back to this in half an hour. Okay, how many times now have I set up this camera in the exact same place? We're rocking and rolling. I think I have in my brain now a place in the home where all the keep stuff is gonna go. So we're making progress. Okay, I just showed you the one set active thing. This is another one. It's really cute onesie situation. I just used to be skinnier and it looked cuter on me, if I'm being completely honest. And oh, it smells so good because this is my favorite detergent that I last washed it in. I just like, it's so tight and it's so small and tiny, and I'm just not in that era of my life right now, and that's like a little on purpose, not all the way on purpose, but I think I'm just gonna put this with the other set active, which I think I'll sell or give them both away, and love that for us because that's growth. And obviously I haven't touched that item since I basically made this trunk basket 1.5 years ago, which means I obviously don't need it. Okay, rocking, rolling, all the things. What are you? LOL. I know what you are. These are Prada swim trunks from William's closet when we did his, when we cleaned out his life so that he could move in here. Sorry, I'm like staring at myself in the screen. It's really hard not to. We did a closet clean out for him and sent some of his stuff to his family's in Connecticut. And then we were like, oh, like when I sell my stuff, we'll sell these too. Someone's boyfriend would love these, and they're really cute, but like they've just been sitting there now. Same with this, which I'm not gonna unfold because it took a year to get it this like pancake flap, but this is a turquoise leather jacket that William has, I don't know why he has it, but he like never wore it really, and then it was just sitting in his closet, but it's really nice. It's long and it's like good vintage quality leather, so like these are both going in the sell pile, which they don't really fit in the sell bag, so we're gonna have to figure out a bigger sell bag. Okay, and now comes what I think is actually the easy part, because the rest is just shoes. Nope. No, it's not. These are coasters that I had in my old apartment. They're cute, but like kind of tacky, so they're not in this apartment. I don't know if they're really tacky. They're from Coming Soon, which is a cute like homeware store, and the brand appears to be Gaetano Pesce. And they're actually cute. What does it say? The thing about these is like they're rubbery. They're like a little stiff right now because they're cold, but I had them on a glass table and people thought they were like baked into the table, which was pretty cool, but they were really sticky and hard to get up and off. And like, again, just like not the vibe of this place. We're going for a little bit less like new eclectic and more like old world eclectic. So these are going in the sell giveaway pile as well. Personal growth. And now we're on to shoes. Now, I don't really know how, I think I'm gonna do the shoes on Instagram, but like some of them are just gonna be giveaway. Like these are Michael Kors, you guys. I've had these since I was 13 and they're a really beautiful shape, but like I'm not gonna be wearing this little Michael Kors dangly charm on the side of a riding boot. And I have 4 pairs of black riding boots. But then there are some things that it's like, okay, some hot girl who's going to Coachella will totally wear these thigh-high snake boots. I got them for music festival. Some other hot girl will now get them for music festival. I literally wore them once and I didn't even wear them to the festival. The Bottoms are almost completely, perfectly clean. Like I'm comfortable touching them. Cause I didn't even wear them in New York. Like I think I wore them somewhere else. But anyway, I don't even think I wore these outside. Like they were for like an indoor event and they were sexy and I wore them once and that was it. And then these boots are sick. They're just so chunky. They're actually from Dolls Kill, but they just have a sick platform. And I wore them for a couple things and then got a pair of Ghani ones that are similar, but like a little bit nicer. And so I'm getting rid of those. And not for any other reason other than like I kind of have a slightly nicer pair that's just a duplicate. And that's the whole thing. So that actually was not so bad. I'm going to put all the sell and giveaway stuff in here. I'm just gonna donate the Michael Kors boots. Nobody wants those. Sell and giveaway in here because this is sell, because that's a project and that like won't happen today, but it will happen this week. Not me making a new junk basket out of my old junk basket, but we made a lot of progress. I'll hang up the dress, put away the stuff I'm keeping, make my returns on Monday, I guess, because tomorrow's Saturday and therefore I will not be making returns. And then the jersey pile's going to Jers. And then I just have to try on all this stuff with my mom tomorrow and see if I want to keep the Manolos and the dress and the workout clothes. But thanks for doing that with me. It seems like why would this be easier with you guys on the camera here? I can't explain it, but it's almost like you guys are sitting here with me and Maddie, one of my best friends, Maddie, and I used to do like, it was kind of a bit back when I lived downtown because we lived closer to each other and she worked at the Equinox like 2 blocks away, so she would come over to my apartment. One of our bits was like I could not open my mail without her because I would get PR that like stacked up to my ceiling and I was like, I have no motivation to get through all this. Like opening mail can really suck when you have that much to do. And it sucks too because it just is like sitting in a pile until you deal with it. So she would come over and my whole thing would be like, if you come over and sit here and watch me do the mail, I'll give you all the PR. And she was like, hell yeah, because I was getting really cool PR, like makeup and stuff. And it was really fun, but now Maddie and I live far away from each other and I just have to work up the motivation to do it myself. And that's where you guys come in. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of this stuff away. And then I wanna tell you about, real quick, my vision board, because as you know, I'm like a pretty serious manifestation girly. I take myself and all that a little too seriously. So I'm gonna show you my vision board. I think we'll do a whole separate video on like all the stuff I do to reset for the new year because I think a lot of people kind of like don't really think about it. And then in January at some point they're like, ugh, I should have come up with resolutions or like come up with like a goal or a plan. And now it feels like it's too late. It's not, because guess what? There's still 11 and a half months, even if you do this in mid-January, to get shit done. And that's actually a longer time than it sounds like. So right now I'll show you just my vision board and like kind of explain it a little bit. And then I'll put up another video that's like just about how I'm setting up for 2026, even though it's already Jan, because I really think that it's just like helpful. I've watched videos like that when I was trying to set my goals and like make my plans and build my life. And there's some things in there that really work. So I'll share my podcast episode about it because that was like really researched and science-backed. And then I'll literally go through every single one of my goals in like very specific detail and like how I'm setting myself up to achieve them this year, because I got some big plans for 2026 and they are just like not gonna do themselves. So let me put all this away and I'll come back to you in a few minutes. Okay, hey, we're seated for this portion. The first thing I just wanna say is I'm really proud of myself for doing that, because one of my New Year's resolutions is to do what I say I'm gonna do. Like that's kind of the overarching theme of my 2026 is like, I guess in December, there were a lot of videos going around that was like a song by The Weeknd, and it was like, everything I said I'd do, I did. And I would watch those videos and it was like girls mostly doing fitness transformations and talking about how like they were consistent and disciplined and they like built all this muscle, they looked amazing. And it kind of got me thinking about like how often we say like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then we don't. And it's everything from like, like let's get lunch with like some acquaintance, and then you never do. And like you say that knowing that's never gonna happen. So like I kind of have taken on this philosophy of like, I'm not gonna say it unless I mean it. And then if I say it and mean it, I'm gonna actually do it. Like I'm gonna follow through. And so we'll talk about this in the next video, but my word of the year is discipline. And every year I pick a word. A couple years ago it was consistency. A couple years ago it was like, I don't remember. Oh, it was proactive. That's what it was. It's like, it might not have been last year, it might have been 2 years ago. And it was like, I'm not just gonna like wait for things to happen to me, I'm gonna make them happen. And then that was the year, so yeah, it was 2 years ago, because it was the year I like bought my house and like did all, I really like made that happen. That was a good year. But anyway, so this year the word is discipline. And the concept is like, I'm not just gonna say I'm gonna do it, I'm actually gonna do it. And then also like one step beyond that is like, I'm gonna do it when I'm tired. I'm gonna do it when I'm sad. I'm gonna do it when I'm having a tough week. I'm gonna do it when I don't fucking feel like it. And that's what discipline is about to me. So that's the word. And now I'm gonna show you guys my vision board. And the vision board, again, we'll talk about more in the other one, but I just wanted to like give you a brief like intro to this because it's just something that I think about a lot every single year. Like I really work hard on the vision board. I really think about like what my goals are and I get really detailed. I do like a big inventory of my life every year. So I'm gonna show you guys all that and explain it, but I just wanna show you the vision. You know what? Never mind, I'm gonna put it up on the screen because, so I'll move over. I'm gonna put it up on the screen because my screen is like not picking up on the camera, but I'm gonna explain a little bit in my next video about what all of these things are, but there are some pretty obvious ones on here. One of them is like, I wanna commit to vlogging for you guys, even though I feel like my life is boring because like I said earlier in the video, like I'll go watch my favorite YouTubers and like their lives are kind of fucking boring, like, but not. Like there's beauty in like the everyday stuff that we're all doing. But like all my favorite vloggers, like they wake up, they show me what they're eating for breakfast, they like go to the gym, they come home, they yap into their cameras. And like I will put that on in the background while I'm just like doing my laundry or whatever. And it's like comforting. And it's nice. Like I feel like all the shows that I like to watch where I'm like really paying attention and locked in are like really like high intensity and stressful and like murdery. And like that's not good all the time. Like sometimes I just want something cash. This whole top section up here is like stuff for the podcast. It's like guests I want to have on the podcast, goals I have for the podcast. And as you can see, I'm pretty specific here. Like those are pictures of people I want on the podcast, right? And then down below, you'll see some stuff. There's like TikTok stuff, YouTube stuff, vlogging stuff. I want to spend some time golfing this year, getting my handicap down. Fitness stuff, hair health is like a big one for me this year. I've had this like ongoing dry scalp issue, it's a whole thing. But I've already like every single one of the things on this vision board ties back to a specific goal for this year. And for me, like breaking down my goals into action items where it's like, this is my to-do list for the year. It's like, it seems like so much. And I kind of have this thing where I really believe you should only have like 3 big goals for the year, because if you make 20 goals and try to overhaul your life, like you're not gonna stick to all of that. But to be honest, like I have a lot of goals this year and there are 365 days to do them. Like even if I break down, like I have like 6 or 7 or 8 goals, I don't know what the bigger goals are, but each of them I broke down into like action items, and some of them are quick and some of them are like stuff I need to stick to all year in order to like see the effects. For example, like my fitness journey is gonna be something that I have to like do all year. But like when you really break each thing down, like you should be able to do, like even if I broke down my 8 items into like 40 sub items, like I can do 40 things in a year, girl. That's crazy. But I think part of the reason that like it usually doesn't work if you have 100 million goals is just because like you're trying to think about all of them at once, or like you break them down into small tasks and then you like procrastinate and you're whatever. Like I really do the work to like get super what do they call it? I don't know. I get really granular about it. Like I'm like, okay, I want to make this much money in a month. Here are 7 things I can do that will likely result in me making that money. And if I do all the 7 things and then I don't hit that goal, I've done all that I can, right? Like that's a bad example because I think there's always stuff you can do to make money, but like, you know what I mean? Like if you really put your best foot forward, like and think about like all the different things that can get you toward that goal and you do all of them and then you still don't achieve it, I don't think that means you're not going to achieve the goal. I think that means you just haven't achieved the goal yet, right? And like you've done everything that you said you were gonna do to try it. And if none of those are working, like think of more. and do all of them, because all you can do is your best. And I think it's like fraught to worry about, oh, like I'm not going to be able to do it. If you've done everything that you can, that's the best you can do. And if you're worried like, oh, like I don't think I did well enough, I didn't try hard enough, like I could have, then you're not trying hard enough. I don't know, maybe that's kind of like not cool to say, but I just think like if you genuinely exhaust your options and you say like, these are my options for achieving something, and I have done all of those options consistently and productively, and then you're still not achieving the goal, like something's gotta give. And like you can be happy knowing that you tried every single thing before you pivoted. And like, if you haven't tried all those things, why are you fucking complaining? Like you're not done. You're not done trying. If there were 4 paths in front of you, and you know at the end of one of those paths was like your wildest dreams, and you went to path 1 and it wasn't there, and you went to path 2 and it wasn't there, and you went to path 3 and it wasn't there, why would you not try path 4? I just made that up and I kind of ate, to be honest. I feel like that's kind of how I am starting to see it, is like, have you tried everything? Everything? Okay, then you can like rest your head happy and change something about what you're doing, or maybe it's not meant for you. But like if you've tried 6 things and there are 800 things you could try, why would you stop at 6? That's so crazy. And I've definitely been one of those people before. So anyway, this is my vision board, and in an upcoming video I will explain, I'm gonna go through, I'll like put the Google Doc on the screen of like each of my goals and go through like how I'm breaking it down and then how I'm making it actionable. And if you want to use the template, you totally can. It's very straightforward. So I'm not gonna like send you a template. It's like a literal Google Doc list, and you can just, I'll show you, you can format it the same way. And then I made the vision board, and I made it in 9x16 on Google Slides, so that it takes up the full screen of my phone when I open it up. Like you kind of can't see, but that whole thing is my vision board. And I didn't make it my wallpaper because it's so crowded that I like can't see the time when I have it as my wallpaper. But it's just here and I look at it every single day, or I'm gonna look at it every day. It's only June 2nd. So far, I have looked at it 100% of the day. But anyway, that is like what's to come on the channel. I will also vlog my shopping trip with my mom tomorrow, so you guys can see it. We're going to Tiffany. And then we're going to Cipriani for lunch, and then she'll, like I said, she'll come back here. But I think I'll probably just vlog like while we're out a little bit. And maybe I'll do like a little before and after so that I can like tell you about the experience. And then I'll vlog the Eagles game, which I'm so freaking excited for. It's my first NFL game and like my first time having an NFL team I cared about, so I can't wait. And then yeah, I think that's kind of it. I'm going to Florida with my mom and some of our best friends for a little girls trip next weekend. So I might vlog a little while we're there so you guys can just like get the vibe of Florida, because it's like my favorite place on the earth. And we have like a ton of fun stuff this year, and like travel and cool things. So I'm just gonna start vlogging, even if it might be boring, and I'm gonna try not to be a perfectionist about it. I'm gonna try not to be crazy about it, and just like stay consistent, because it's fun for me. It brings me back to like what I used to do when I first started like being an influencer. And I have some YouTube videos that popped off a little bit, and that was really fun. And like the part where you make money off of it a little bit is like good, I guess, but like it wasn't that much money. But it was like a lot of people, like a lot of you guys were like messaging me, and you were like, wait, I feel like I'm just hanging out with my friend every single week. It's so fun. And like I watch your videos when I'm cooking or doing laundry, like just like how I do. So like I don't know why I think I'm specifically so fucking boring, but I'm just gonna like be consistent even if it is boring in my opinion, because I just like to like hang with you guys and talk to you guys. So that's the tea, and thanks for coming. If you liked this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Am I such a gross influencer? But please actually subscribe and like and comment, because like it's so helpful. It makes a huge difference in the life of an influencer. And I will see you either here or on Instagram or on TikTok or wherever, and I love you so much.